Dr. Gilberto Rosado for Traffic Multiplex. Today I'm going to talk about a Flipper auction site that's available right now as I do this recording. Now, when you see the video, it may not be available any longer, but it still will be valid for any type of website, just like this one. I use this as an example only. And obviously, if you're the owner or the new proud owner of this website, maybe there's something that I say that may help you actually in your business. So take a listen to what we're going to talk about. We're talking about a new site. I think it's called SocialBot. So let's just go and look at that here. And here to set that up for you. And so here we have SocialBolt. SocialBolt. It's a website for sale right now on Flipper, and you can see that the site here has current price right now. It's $100. That's a bid. A reserve is not met yet. This is a software as a service SaaS product with over 50 users at present. Basically, it's an Instagram marketing SaaS based web application for Instagram users. Of course, this is of interest if this is an original software. In other words, if this software is unique, then this is definitely something to look into. I haven't really done any research into this type of SaaS. If these are just like resellers and they tie into one central software, meaning that then there's other websites that are also using the same software, and therefore you don't have any unique product here. I can't say that about this because that information is not available here without signing in, and I don't know if it's available after you sign in either. But in either case, it's something for you to consider. Of course, it would have more value if it was a unique software product that you are actually buying and owning. So that would be an asset rather than just a website that uses or refers the traffic or ties into a central engine, if you will, or software that does this work for a number of websites, which is also another good strategy if you guys are looking for something in terms of how to build something that you can have many sales. Well, the one thing is to always have salesmen. Every company needs salesmen, and in a way, a website is a salesman for for a software access or membership access. Sorry, or a membership access. A website would be considered like a salesman, actually, the webmaster, right? So it's a way to get affiliates. Making a little money in terms of selling websites, although some people give away websites for free because you're actually selling a product of theirs. So these are different ways of gaining affiliates and building a distribution network by actually offering free websites or websites for a price, like this fellow is doing here. But which all lead back to your main software or service, and that way you have all these people that brought websites or received downloaded free websites or had them or applied for them on your server actually selling your services for you. They get a free website, hey, or here you can sell them, get $100 each or whatever you can get for them, and actually have someone always selling for you. So you get the initial sale from the website, and then you get the subsequent sales that they make. They get their commission, and you get more customers and still make profits. So that's a great way to do website design and selling websites or flipping websites on Flipper or anything like that, is to actually have an ongoing sales connection with the website even after you sell it. I think that's ingenious. So somebody get smart out there. So this may be something like that. I don't think I'm the only one that thought that one up. But yeah, it would be something to consider if you are indeed someone that can create this something like that. Let's go to the website now. We see Social Bolt here, and taking a look at it, it looks okay. It looks like your typical, SaaS. I've seen more or less this type of style where they actually show you something about the software, how it's going to look, the user interface, and they're showing you the graphics that it produces for you. And again, this is for Instagram. Now, it says the easy to use interface, and it looks easy to use enough like that. Proxy enabled, view statistics, add multiple accounts, schedule auto post and auto DM, direct messaging, like, comment, follow. So basically, if you know anything about social media, this is basically an Instagram, and it looks like an automatic follower and disfollowing or unfollowing type of software that manages when things are posted, when they're taken off. It manages who to follow, when to unfollow, and just to help promote that kind of, I call it a heartbeat to your Instagram account, so that it's always pumping and always producing more follows and interacting with your community of followers, helping you really to make this Instagram account, be active and get into the eyeballs of more people. Now, so one of the things that it has some frequently asked questions. And so there's a 7-day free trial with that, no credit card needed, which is a good thing. Give them a free trial. And let's look at pricing here. I already had looked it up. So here you have the platinum trial pack is $0. It's free for 7 days. And so that's good. The silver pack, which I presume continues thereafter, is only allows you one account of Instagram and only allows you to post photos. And again, it still does the auto like, comment, and auto follow, unfollow. And that's a basic thing. And most users will be using it like that. Um, and that will cost them, set them back $10 a month. So you know that that's that plan there. Assuming that that's all profit for you, that means you're making $9.95 per user. And so it's an issue of adding users to this thing. The difference between this gold pack and platinum pack then is that you add the stories, which are important in Instagram. They're very good for building the community, building your followers, and albums. Okay, same thing. It has the spin tag support, which is also very good to have. It also allows here, unlike the previous memberships, auto reposting, which is a good feature. Direct messaging to new followers is a great feature to have, but it costs you $30 a month to do that, and it has an increase in storage capacity. And a $19.95 also is a reposter, but no direct messaging to followers. So again, right off the bat, this seems to be a good deal. It looks like it's again, given the factors as I expressed, that should be important to you to examine if in actuality you do get this. If you do get this unique use of this program, that would be great, because at least you have an asset that you can resell. So that would be a good thing there. If you're not the exclusive owner of the software, of the SaaS, and you're just buying into a website that's connected to a software that's still owned by someone else, then again you've become simply an affiliate. So you have to recognize that. And there's other ways to do affiliate without buying the website. So you got to weigh that, weigh those options carefully for yourself. How you figure, in either case, you're still going to have to get traffic, you see. So you're still going to have to build up traffic either way you look at it. So why should you dish out whatever the bid will end up in on Flipper when you can, provide the same service practically as an affiliate marketer without having a website and just do it that way. So again, that's up to you as a person interested or not in buying something like this. The caveat I have is, like I've always said about these programs, is that it only does Instagram. And let's face it. Some people do business on Instagram. Instagram does produce income for some folks out there. Again, I would suggest that this would be better utilized by someone who's making that money without software and would set up a software like this just to maintain the niche that's working, or either building up a niche that you want to build up and see if it starts resulting for you, producing for you before you start doing your hands-on. I think it's something that should be leveraged by people depending on their expertise and their abilities to make their Instagrams grow and produce results for them. It's obviously appealing to a newbie community. It's obviously appealing to people who don't have the experience or that are overwhelmed with all the work involved in building up your Instagram account. And sometimes that involves also not knowing things. So, in a situation like that, it's very iffy if I would suggest a newbie to get involved with something like this, which again is a limited scope. If what you're thinking about promoting on your Instagram account, it's limiting it to Instagram itself. Now, I'm going to, of course, I want to start talking about traffic multiplexes. After all, that's the sponsor of this program. A traffic multiplex, you see, traffic multiplex accomplishes a lot of what that social bolt is supposed to do. There's things in it that you can't expect the traffic multiplex to do for you because it's a different premise. There you have a machine or software doing things automatically, no real personal interaction, and so even if you have direct messaging, the direct messages are panned. In other words, they're copy, they're cold, they're not really connected to what was said. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's different when you can tell the difference when a bot is talking to you than when a real person, interacting with what you said there. You don't want this, oh yeah, that looks great. I see it all the time, those fake comments and direct messages. Oh, you're doing wonderful with this account. Hey, look at this here. I'm sure this will help you really skyrocket what you're doing. It sounds like it's enticing, but at the same time, when a person knows, we can see right through that. It's so fake. It's so, not personal. So it definitely, I've had the greatest sales results, conversions from personal communication, not automatic communication, personal communication. And the beauty of traffic multiplex and leveraging on traffic multiplex is people. It's not a machine. We do use software, by the way. We use a machine. We use technology to communicate with each other, to connect your network. But it's people at the end. At the end of the line, it's people promoting and sharing your URLs, your photo, the one you want to put on Instagram and hope everyone will see it. We have real people. You'll have tens of thousands instead of one bot, one software posting and doing things that are automated, which sounds great, but realize that having 50 and 100 and 1,000 people is also automation. Automation is anything you don't have to do. So, and then the great thing about traffic multiplex also is not just Instagram. So if you're trying to sell something, why are you limiting yourself to Instagram? And who would? See, who would? Surely what you're selling on Instagram can be sold on Facebook and can be sold on other social media and through other means. Unless you're selling, I guess, Instagram follows, and then it makes sense to just put it on Instagram, right? But then you'll be advertising elsewhere. Like, for example, if that was true, if Instagram can sell so much for you, and that's like the perfect niche for the social world, right? So why doesn't he just do the Instagram? We should have been going into Instagram. You understand? It seems to be insincere on its premise. You're saying that you're going to get traffic. I'm sorry, not your traffic. You're getting followers, and this is supposed to result in sales in Instagram. Yet you're selling this website on Flipper, and it's a website, so the people are not on Instagram to use your website. They have to leave Instagram to go and then to get this product. You understand? So it's like kind of like, yeah, this you'll sell more on Instagram using this, but this is not on Instagram. They're telling you to buy a website, see, which is not on Instagram. Uh, so you can sell on Instagram or make your Instagram grow. Why couldn't they just make their own Instagram accounts and be selling like mad? They would be having this sold on it. They don't even have to sell the website. So it just seems, that's why I asked the question in the beginning. Is this their own? Are you buying that software itself? Or are you one of the users? The website is a user on the system that's using this software, you see? Because it doesn't make any sense that your premise is that this will increase your Instagram followers, and that's supposed to mean something to you, like it would translate into more sales, which is what you want. But yet, this is a website that's being sold to you. It just, to me, it just starts the questioning right there. There's something here to look at. But again, it may make sense to you that, hey, yeah, you need a website to sell this software. It's a membership, and you're using Instagram only to announce it. But for that reasoning, if you're using Instagram just to announce it, just to get it announced, then why stay just with Instagram? Then in Traffic Multiplex will announce it wherever you wish. You have full control. You have real people reacting and interacting with other people better than a robot. The robot can't do that. Real replies, real people, people that you will train, you will show them your product, your services, and give them information that you will be contacting. It's like having an email list of hundreds and thousands of people, and they're coming and they first see a video of your product or service, so they understand what it is, and then you tell them, go and talk about it on Facebook. Anyone's asking about XYZ, they need a way to fix this, right? Just go and talk to them, what you learned, what you saw, and here's the URL to share with them. You know what the power is of having hundreds and thousands of people sharing personally like that? Now understanding your product, your service, that'll beat any type of SaaS, SSASS, whatever it is, any day of the week. Okay? So I suggest that you do that. And if you're interested in buying something like this, which I'm pretty sure you're not getting the original software. But if you are, then I'm going to advise you to leverage also on traffic multiplex and add that as a service, because those prices, that's the other thing I want to say. I've been trying to say that. I mean, you can't expect people to pay $30. Come on, guys. Let's go. Everything is $20, not $10, $20, $30, $40. And then it's only one thing. It's only like Instagram. Come on here. We have a world of marketing options out here, and you really expect people to spend $40 for your thing, and then another $40 for the other guy's thing, and another $50, $70 for that guy's thing, for lower than all of that. You can get everything and promote your business everywhere for lower than you're doing for one thing. And so even if you're thinking of purchasing that website or a website like that, or you already purchased that website, and I say, oh damn, I should have saw your video before I got that. But you can still add traffic multiplex to it. You can add it by joining and learning how to incorporate it into what you're doing and what you can offer as a package to your customers. And I'm sure that'll make that website really produce it big for you. If you add traffic multiplex to it, and you can do that by joining the program and learning how the program works and how to mold it conform it to your business, your website, whatever it is, or even this one if you became the new owner. Now, the best way for you to do that, by the way, is to head on over to classiforium.com. If you head on over to classiforium.com, look under the jobs section and find the $50,000 per year as a virtual assistant. So job section, yeah, I'm trying to do my online business, or you're saying I already got a job, and so you can't use an extra 50,000, or even 20,000 or 10 because you're miserable. You don't know how to do anything, so it's not going to work for you. You got to be careful, so you go slow, and so you only make an extra 1,000 on it every month. See that? It's extra money. And it's extra money that you can use to promote your business and grow. Pay for some advertising like all the other gurus are doing. They're putting money in and promoting their businesses like any other business, because the final analysis, you need to put money into it, or you need to have hundreds and thousands of people helping you. So again, traffic multiplex is that method. Simply, you get the hundreds and thousands of people working for your company, working for your website, working for your business. Simple. All right, and that's where you really need to spend your time. It's only 15 minutes of your day extra, and you get to promote your own business at the same time. So listen, do this, join up, you learn how to use traffic multipliers, you add it to your website business, whatever it is, or this one here that you are thinking about or I've showed you today, and make money. Even if you're struggling still with Social Bolt or any other business like that, at least you'll be making some money with this. And with this, if you're making money with this, you'll be making money with your program. Absolutely. Because there's no way you can do one without the other. All right, so I gave you your advice for today on that. Look at that website at flipper.com and think about the concepts I talked about in this video, because they're valid for any type of website, any type of business. And those ideas I gave you about building a software, a central software, and then leveraging with websites that you give away or that you sell, or even rent. There is such a thing as rental or recurring income from websites you never really sell. The person leases them. They go into an agreement where they get the website and they promote it, and again, if you leverage on traffic multipliers, this is what I'm telling you guys, you got to use your head. you have to leverage traffic multiplex to make that really enticing and very uh, um, to make it work for the people who lease your website. So you can make in recurring income from websites you design centered around a software or a service. You're making money from the service, you're making money from the rental, the monthly recurring of the website, and then you're making money off the traffic multiplex. You're making money from the salary option here, and you're making money from getting people involved also in the traffic market multiplex system. You'll be making money every which way. Smart business. And that's my advice for you today. Thanks for watching. Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado for Traffic Multiplex. Subscribe.